Tarzan and Jane, Jungle of Betrayal. In the golden African savanna, a zebra grazed quietly while a lioness crept closer, muscles taut for the kill. Just as she leapt, a deafening roar split the sky, not of a beast, but of engines. A private jet thundered overhead, scattering the hunt. The zebra fled, and inside that gleaming aircraft, Heiress Jane White sat beside her stepsister, Miranda, unaware that fate had just shifted. Miranda leaned in with a warm smile.
Thank you for accepting my invitation to celebrate my birthday in such an exotic place.
Jane's lips curved into a faint smile, her voice calm and measured.
I'm looking forward to it.
Suddenly, the pilot's voice crackled over the intercom, sharp and urgent.
Engine failure. Evacuate immediately.
They strapped on their parachutes in haste. Miranda's eyes locked on Jane's, wide with panic.
Go first, Jane. Now.
Jane leapt without hesitation, the wind tearing away her scream. Above, Miranda's lips curled into a grin as she stepped back and slammed the door shut. Jane's heart froze. Miranda wasn't jumping. The jet tilted sharply and roared away, vanishing into the horizon. Jane crashed through the jungle canopy, tumbling through thick branches before hitting the forest floor. Her body ached, but the sharper pain was the realization. Miranda had betrayed her. Jane wandered for hours, pushing through vines, her designer clothes torn. The air was hot and heavy, alive with strange cries from unseen creatures. Then came the rumble. The ground trembled as a herd of wild African elephants surrounded her, massive forms blocking every escape. Their tusks gleamed in dappled sunlight. Jane's breath caught in her throat. A deep, commanding voice rang out from behind her.
Move aside.
A tall, muscular man emerged from the shadows, bare-chested, skin bronzed by the sun, long hair flowing around his sharp jaw. His mere presence made the elephants pause and retreat.
I'm Tarzan,
he said, his piercing eyes scanning her.
You're lucky they stopped.
Jane told him everything, about the betrayal, the plane, the fall.
I understand. I too have known betrayal. I lost my parents when I was young. The ship that carried us was wrecked near this jungle. The wild became my home.
He spoke of his life as the jungle's protector, guarding it from human greed and dangers hidden in its shadows.
The nearest checkpost is several days away. I'll take you there. You'll be safe.
The journey was both perilous and adventurous, as Tarzan and Jane moved through the deep jungle and across the vast savanna, where giraffes strolled gracefully. Jane befriended a rabbit and a deer, marveling at the beauty and strangeness of this new world, while Tarzan smiled at her wonder. Together they waded through crocodile-infested rivers and crossed mist-shrouded mountains, each step a test of courage and trust. Jane saw his strength, his gentleness, and his unshakable bond with the land. Tarzan, in turn, saw the sincerity and warmth in Jane's eyes. He introduced her to his gorilla family, including Kosha, the gentle, watchful gorilla who had raised him as her own. The gorillas shook the trees as flowers cascaded over Jane, and they welcomed her. Tarzan looked at her lovingly. One night, under the silver glow of a moonlit waterfall, Jane stepped beneath the tumbling water, closing her eyes in delight. Then, she froze. Lions had silently appeared around her. Tarzan came up behind her, wrapping his arms around her. "Relax," he murmured. "They are friends." The lions melted back into the night. Jane turned to him, their lips meeting in a deep, lingering kiss. They made love beneath the stars, whispering promises as the jungle watched over them, their bond sealed by the wild itself. But the jungle was not done with them. As Jane slept in Tarzan's arms, Early dawn brought thick fog that smothered the sunlight. Monkeys and birds shrieked. Distant drums echoed through the trees. Jane woke with a start. Tarzan had vanished, and in his place stood Miranda, flanked by armed men. Miranda's smile was cold.
Finally caught you, Jane. Looks like the plane and the jungle both failed to finish you.
Your greed and jealousy will destroy you. Tarzan will be here any moment.
Miranda laughed, and then Jane saw him. Tarzan stepped from the fog and kissed Miranda, a long, passionate kiss, and both laughed. Jane's heart shattered.
Tarzan, I trusted you. How could you do this to me?
Don't trust the jungle, sweet little Jane. It isn't your friend.
Together with Miranda, he watched as Jane was thrown into a deep pit. The ground beneath her shifted. Quicksand. She sank deeper, screaming for help, until a vine swung down, pulling her out. It was Tarzan.
Let me go, traitor. I don't wish to see your face.
That wasn't me. Listen, you have to believe me. Remember when I told you I too have known betrayal? That is my twin brother Zahn. We both survived the shipwreck in which our parents died. But he turned against the jungle, sided with poachers, and betrayed us. You must believe me.
Jane searched his eyes. She touched his chest, feeling the truth in his heartbeat. This was not the man who had kissed Miranda. She hugged him.
Thank God. I thought all was lost.
Gunshots exploded around them. Miranda and Zahn had returned with their men. At the crack of gunfire, the guerrillas, led by Kosha, burst from the undergrowth, charging with primal fury. Several attackers fell instantly. More shots rang out. And in the chaos, Kosha was struck. She collapsed, lifeless. The jungle roared in fury. The guerrillas swarmed Miranda and her men, tearing them apart in a savage frenzy. The jungle trembled with Tarzan's roar. He struck Zahn like a storm, the brothers colliding with the fury of gods. Their clash carried them over the cliff, their bodies spinning through the air before crashing into the raging river. There they rose again, two wild titans locked in battle, every punch shaking the current around them.
Because of you, our mother died. That monkey was never my mother, and now you'll join her.
Rage consumed Tarzan. The brothers grappled, fists and claws. Until they tumbled into the raging river and vanished beneath the churning waters. As Jane and the guerrillas watch in horror and anxiety, for 3 long days, Jane and the guerrillas waited by the river, hope fading with every passing hour. At last, she said goodbye to them and climbed into the helicopter. As the blades roared and the jungle fell away beneath her, a lone figure stepped out from the shadows of the trees. Jane's heart stopped. Tarzan? The jungle held its breath. Was it him, or was it Zahn?